Hello, gamers. Good evening, Vodka Chicken. Welcome to the internet, as usual. We're going to be continuing Padshi Bog, Fallen God, today. Stream number 3. Give it up for Padshi Bog, number 3. Hello, Yonder. I'm thank you for the sub. No, I would not hurt Buddy, but many people have. In fact, some sadistic souls, I'm talking about an Armored Core thing for those who don't know. Some sadistic creatures have actually deliberately sent me photographs of them hurting Buddy. Can you even imagine that? Being mean on the internet? To my Buddy? It's ridiculous. But yes, thanks for the sub. Wow, currently on a 4-month streak. I guarantee that is the longest streak anybody has ever had on this channel. Incredible, I'm a real content creator now. And it's all thanks to you. Hello, Rio, good to see you. But yes, in terms of, this is not, you might have noticed, this is not an Armored Core mod, this is actually a Stalker mod. And, yeah, so what actually, you know, this mod, I've been playing it for 2 streams now, and I still feel like vanishingly little has actually happened. I'm a guy with amnesia. I woke up in Corden. I'm trying to find out who I am. And I mean, all the Corden story really amounted to was you should go to the bar and ask them. So, okay. I went through garbage. I had to, I had to do some stuff there, but it was all just in service of going to the bar to ask them. And then when I get to the bar, barman is like, oh, I think Sakharov. Well, you get an extremely marginal soupçon of information here at the bar, which is that barman tells you you're friends with Redrick, Mr. Shoehart himself, but he tells you that Sakharov should know something about Redrick. And you go to Sakharov and you do some quests, and it turns out he just knows some fucking guy named Redmond, not Redrick. So you go back to the bar. So that's what's happened. That's my story recap. I've gone to the bar and to Yantar and back, and I have learned exactly one thing, which is that I'm friends with Redrick. And that's about it. But, it's about the journey, not the destination. And now we're going to Army Warehouses instead, to place a candle in Prokhor's house. Oh, and it's light out. And it's wooey, 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 as it always is around here. At least most of the time. Oh, you watched a buddy play through Arena Mod? Well, that's nice. It's always fun to... I enjoy seeing the different reactions that people have to various fights in that mod, particularly Buddy, of course. I guess I shouldn't talk about it because it's a spoiler to anybody who has not played it. Anyways, here we are. Chapter 5, God's Will. I do like these little... Every time you go to a new map, you get a little... I don't know. I mean, it's a cutscene, obviously, but... just kind of a little cinematic introduction. Oh, this place is looking different. Professional streamer, yeah, well, I mean, I guess I can legitimately call myself a professional streamer once I get my first payout from Twitch. Although, well, I had no plans on that ever actually happening, but it seems like it might at this rate, which is kind of funny. I should start fucking cramming advertisements down y'all's throat. I need to monetize. That's what it's all about, baby. No. No, I am simply in it for the passion. But I appreciate the appreciation as well. Oh. Freedom member? Oh, look at this. This building is a little bit different. Nice. I love it when buildings are a little bit different. Oh, his name is Hug. Oh, come here, buddy. I'd be happy to. Who are you? Well, he's Hug, of course.
Эти-то из долга. Так запарили, что уже совсем. Сами по-человечески не живете, ну и хрен с вами. Дайте другим, хоть не мешайте. Фанатики хреновые.
Okay. I don't know what that guy just said, but it was not what the text is. Which is weird. He says something about fanatics, which is usually talking about Monolith, but I don't think this says anything about... Oh wait, no, it does. Okay, let me just read the text. Maybe he gave me like a very short summary of the whole paragraph here. We are the only surviving members of the Freedom faction. Oh no. Once upon a time, our clan was strong enough to stand up to the Duty faction, but now our clan is no more. What happened? This is a very strange situation. Back during our war with Duty, we found out that they wanted to start playing dirty. They bought poison and wanted to poison all our supplies so that we would all die. Hey, wait. Okay, this is some funny lore. There were some dutiers that had poison in the garbage that I had to borrow from them to kill bandits. And they were basically... You kind of ask them, why do you have poison? And he's just like, don't worry about it. I guess this is why. Those rat bastard dutiers poisoned the Freedom faction. Oh, well, no, they tried to. They bought poison and wanted to poison all our supplies so that we would all die. However, they were beaten to it. Although we weren't poisoned, we were attacked in another way. Some stalkers who looked very, very much like mutants. The faces of bloodsuckers, controllers, dwarves, and other mutants in a human body. They wore cloaks and Zarya. I think Zarya is, Sunrise? The Sunrise suit, maybe? I'm not certain about that. Their faces, they weren't masks. I'm too good at them, and even the most realistic mask would reveal they're half mutant and half human. They attacked us. It's like the bullets didn't take them at all. Put a hole in their torso. No matter how much blood came out, they stayed alive. Sure, we managed to kill a couple or three, but it wasn't enough. They killed everyone but us. We realized in time that there was nothing we could do against them, so we ran away. We watched them devour our former clansmen, our former friends. See you next time. Okay. Really? Okay, well, I guess that's just there for the lore. I thought I would be able to help them, maybe, but no. Bread, Shrek, and blind. Oh, okay. Maybe this guy has a quest. Have I played NLC 7? I have. I played NLC very briefly. As for whether it's a good mod, I mean, I can't give much of my own opinion since I barely played it, but NLC is one of those mods that you either love or hate. It's very, very... It tries to be very, like, simulatory. You know, like, it has this absolutely unhinged inventory system where you have, like, different pockets that you have to open and attach things to your belt and stuff, so... If you're looking for an extremely fiddly, hardcore, realism-ish, survival-type video game, then you would probably like it. But if you don't like all of that, then you would probably hate it a lot. Dare you say a miserable well, I don't agree, actually, Vodka Chicken. Misery wishes it was like NLC. But, like, the miserable experience in Misery is just, like, they make the numbers really annoying. and they, you know, make you wheeze all the time and stuff. But like, there's nothing really innovative in Misery, I feel. It's just kind of the same shit, but more obnoxious. Whereas mods like NLC, I mean, they are extremely obnoxious, but they are obnoxious in new and innovative ways never before seen. So, I feel like I don't really like mods like that very much, but I feel like they deserve a little more credit. Even if I don't like them, they certainly put a lot of effort and a lot of creativity and innovation and technology and stuff into their bullshit that I don't like. So, you know, I would say I don't think I would like NLC, but that doesn't necessarily make it a bad mod. But it's definitely a controversial one that is very, you know, some people really love it and a lot of people really hate it. So it just kind of depends which of those people you are. It is certainly interesting, if nothing else. Also, it has DRM. I I don't know if it still does. I think there was some controversy around. I don't recall which version I think it was NLC 6 that this happened. I don't. Okay, here we're just sitting around a campfire talking about stalker mods. So the funny thing that some of you may not know is that these days NLC is like, you know, it's like a whole overhaul mod. It completely changes the gameplay and adds a ton of mechanics, and it like revamps all the maps. I think it has its own storylines and stuff. I'm not exactly sure. But, you know, it's like a whole last mod. But NLC actually stands for New Level Changer. And in X-Ray World, Level Changer is just the name for, you know, loading triggers, basically, that take you to a different map. So the original NLC just added new level changers to Shadow Chernobyl, which is like an extremely basic thing. You know, just like the traditional, oh, I want to be able to go from Cordon to Dark Valley, which you can't normally. I don't remember exactly what it did, but it was just a mod that added some new level changers, and then they just kept adding more stuff to it. Until now it's just a mod that, you know, does everything, but it's still called New Level Changer. Because that's, I don't know, I just find that very amusing. So that's what NLC stands for. But yeah, but when they released NLC 6, I think it might have been 5 or something like that. But they released a big new version of the mod. This was some time ago now. And you had to play it through their own like custom launcher, and you had to make an account on their website. Vodka Chicken jokes, always online activation. I don't know if he says that because he knows, but that is actually true. Yeah, you had to make an account on their website and sign into their launcher. And all of the game files were like encrypted. And they would only like be decrypted at runtime through the launcher. It was quite dramatic at the time. And that also meant like you couldn't modify the mod. I think the main point of it was they didn't want anybody, you know, tampering with their artistic vision. So they put in this ridiculous overblown crypto DRM scheme. Just, you know, to make sure nobody turned their carry weight up to 200 or whatever. I don't know if it still does that. I think they got a lot of pushback on that, and as I recall, they stopped doing it. But I don't know for sure. But that was definitely definitely one of the stalker mod making decisions of all time. History. Ow, Jesus. Anyways, what was I doing? Hello, Parshi. Good to see you. Let's talk to this guy. Blind. Well, hello. Hi, you look a little scared. Is something wrong? Yes, you know, I don't have a gun, and there's a pack of dogs outside. I'm scared that they might come and attack us. Scared? All right, poor guy. I'll help you. Don't be afraid. Prayer is your weapon. Okay. No, I'll help you. Blind bitterness. Kill a pack of dogs. Okay. I can most definitely do that. Oh. 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 Man, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but I have a really hard time seeing the iron sights on this gun when I'm trying to aim fast like that. I mean, I do know what it is, it's that I'm bad at video games, but they're just very kind of smoochy. Oh, wait, there. Hold on. I've brought ruination on my friends, the Freedomers. Although they don't seem to mind too much. They're probably invincible, to be fair. I did. Damn it. I stubbed my toe extremely hard on the campfire. What did you... I just walked... I didn't even walk into the campfire. I just walked too close to it. I guess it's an extremely hot campfire. I'm sorry. You looked away for 2 seconds. I'm sorry. I swear it wasn't my fault. All I did was... Ah. Ah. Another soul has left this world. I did the wolf thing, yes, well. I will try to not do the wolf thing again. Okay. A pirated copy of a mod on a pirated copy of a game. Yeah, I think people did eventually crack the DRM. And then I think they just removed it completely later. I don't know. It's not the first time that there have been some other like there have been some mods that, like, in Stalker you can pack your files up in big database files, which people don't usually do, but there are some good reasons to do it. But there have been people that have, like, specifically done some weird shit to, like, pack their game files into databases that still work in the game but are kind of, like, corrupted in a weird way that, like, most of the modding tools don't know how to deal with. So, like, you can still run the game with them, but they're obnoxious to actually try to, like, extract or anything. People have, like, done things like that on purpose to try to prevent people from modding their mods and stuff. I don't know, people get very weird about the sanctity of their perfect, flawless modification to this 2007 Ukrainian video game. But I think the NLC case was probably the most extreme version of that. The dogs are dead. Thank you. Here, take some. Oh, thank you, blind man. Oh, wait. Be careful. Alright. I did it. Now let's see. I have a quest over here. Talk to the stalkers at army warehouses. Bartender gave a tip that Redrick was at the army warehouses. Okay, it's worth asking the people there. I will do that. But while I'm over here, I need to go light a candle in honor of Rokor's friend. I hope nothing spooky happens. Speaking of spooky, this whole map is kind of spooky. This mod takes place in 2020, so I guess it makes sense that everything would be a little bit more run down and skooked than before. Oh! Ivan Prokhorov's house. Oh. Hello? Uh-oh. I hear bad men. And I don't like it. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. That's a little bit tricky to deal with. You wonder what year Stalker 2 is set in? I think they said, I don't know that they gave an exact year, but they said that it was set in, like, modern times. Something to that effect. So I think it's probably set in, like, 2020 or, you know, something around there. Your favorite thing is when a modder gets upset that someone uses their mod for a mod pack and removes everything related to them. Well, I don't know. I have a bit of sympathy for that because, well, just because I think it's kind of stupid when people just, you know, download 10 mods and then re-upload them and say it's my super epic mod pack. Like, brother. I can just download the mods. So, I don't know. Yeah, I have a bit of sympathy for people not wanting their mods to just be re-uploaded in dumbass mod packs like that. Considering there's no actual creative value to it. Ow. Oh god. Oh god. Pincer movement. Help me. Oh, okay, got one. Got two. Ah, damn. Alright, got three. Ah, okay. I'm doing it. Aha. I'm gaming. Confirmed. Now, where was I? Yes, lighting a candle. Oh! You placed a candle. It burned instantly. However, this turn of events did not embarrass you, but on the contrary. It gave you a feeling of warmth and peace of mind. You fulfilled Prokhorov's request, and soothed his soul too. Okay. I guess I did do that. Congratulations, everybody. And I got a free scar for my troubles. I like, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of funny for the mod to tell you how you feel. Like, shouldn't that be up to me to decide how I feel about it? I don't know. I guess I am not the character, I'm just piloting him. Oh god. It's so tactical. Holy shit. Thwap. Very cool. Okay. Alright, well, I guess that was worth the trip. Shadow Chernobyl and Call of Pripyat both take place in 2012, and that was 11 years ago. Yeah. God, the thing that really makes me feel old is just the year that Shadow Chernobyl came out, like 2007. Jesus Christ. Was anybody even alive in 2007? It seems so long ago. I didn't know they'd invented video games in 2007. You kind of get the argument of mod packs are dumb and all that, but you think it's equally dumb to remove all your mods because someone put one of them into a mod pack? Well, yeah. I think,
Ну привет, он старший стоит. Так ты к нему обращайся. Слушаю тебя.
Ow, hey. Hey. Hey, brother. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to try to speak to you. I don't know. My feeling is just generally that people that make mods do it for whatever their reasons are. It's nice of them to put them out there for other people to enjoy too, but if they stop feeling like doing it, then it's kind of, hey, I got another can of artesian water. Nice. You know, if they don't feel the motivation to keep doing stuff anymore and they don't want to be involved or keep sharing the stuff that they made, then that's kind of, I don't know. Even if you don't always agree with their decision, it's really their business whether they feel like it or not.
Есть что-то на продажу?
Hello, Zarmuth. Oh, an SVT. Nice. I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling a certain kind of way with, like, Dark Souls mods for the past few years. Like, the whole community is going in kind of a weird direction that I don't like, and I don't feel very much motivation to contribute to it anymore, and I feel kind of weird that all the work that I've done before is still contributing to what's going on now that I'm not a fan of. Now, I haven't bothered, like, going and deleting everything, because... Oh, strange device. It's a radio, dipshit. Now, you know, I haven't bothered, like, going and, you know, deleting all of my Dark Souls mods and stuff. Just because I think that's kind of pointless. And, you know, I felt motivated to do that work at the time, and people got some use out of it, which is nice, but I don't know, I kind of get it. Deleting stuff is a bit futile, but it you know, it sends a message, which is probably more of the point. Just that somebody does not agree with the direction things are going or what people are doing, and they don't want to be a part of it anymore. Now, the way I express that is by just bitching about it endlessly and not doing any more work. But, you know, people have different grieving processes, I suppose. What are you guarding? Not much, apparently. What are you guarding? I think the warehouse is behind me. What's in that room? None of your business. Are you... They need to get a bigger guard. This guy is not thick enough, unfortunately. But he must be guarding this strange device. Clearly I'm not role-playing hard enough. Oh, okay, good point. Yeah, I should be, I mean, I'm like speaking in the first person and everything. I should really, that's really what my stream is missing. I need to stop talking about I and start talking about what the character is doing. Neptune discovers a strange device. Neptune is puzzled and investigates it from all angles. You know, just like turn it into an audiobook. Right? Live Stalker audiobook gameplay.
Вон старший стоит. Так ты к нему обращайся.
Remember, you wonder how your PC was unable to run Stalker in 2000. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people had issues with it. I mean, people still have issues running Stalker, so. Oh, it's it's not Wolf, it's Wolf. It's a me, a wolf. Hi, did you have a stalker named Redrick? Hello. Redrick, you say? No, I didn't. Although, ask around the base, see if anyone knows anything. Okay. Thank you, Wolfe. You hate that semi-truck dashboard this hunt. I don't know, I kind of like it. I kind of like it, personally. I think they just, I think they really just wanted to show off the circular minimap. They were so proud of the fact that they could make a circular minimap, so they had to, they had to make it make sense somehow. I don't know, personally my favorite HUD is the Clear Sky HUD, because it is just so stupidly skeuomorphic for no reason, with all the little, like, valves and tubes and stuff. I love it. I think Clear Sky's HUD is possibly the most aesthetic of all time. But I think some people dislike it for that same reason, so, you know, different strokes.
Слушай, все вопросы к главному.
Rusty. Not Rusty. How could this happen? What have they done to you? Door? It is a mystery. TK audiobook. Well, I think a lot of people do just watch, I mean, not just my stream. A lot of people watch, I mean, myself included, watch a lot of Twitch streams just audio only while they're doing other stuff, which I support fully, so. It's pretty much an audiobook already, just an audiobook with a very rambling, pointless thesis to it. And a lot more giggling than usual. But, you know, it's just part of the Sovel. I guess. I mean, people seem to like it, so
Слушай,
who am I to
вопрос к
judge?
главному.
A lot of people had issues with Clear Sky, but it looked amazing at well, yeah, it has all that fucking DirectX technology. Those volumetric fog particles in Agroprom Underground and nowhere else. My beloved. Truly an unparalleled experience Clear Sky was.
Вон старший стоит. Так ты к нему обращайся.
Ah, Asian Victor. Oh! Okay, so this might seem to you like just a strange, just like, I don't know, a weird randomized stalker name, but this is actually a guy on the AppPro forums, Asiatka Viktor, he's called in Russian. Asian Victor. That's funny. This mod has a lot of little references to stalker people. I like it. Was Redrick here? No. No. Okay. Pardon. I'm sorry I asked. Jesus Christ. Well, on to the next. Oh, wait, that... Oh, that, I think Asiatka Viktor is a medic, actually. Uh-huh. CS is almost steampunk. Yeah, they really... I mean, Shadow of Chernobyl had a lot of that. Call of Pripyat's weird, because it's got all these little, like, ridges and rivets and stuff, but it doesn't really look like anything. It's kind of styled like it might be a thing, but it doesn't really do much to sell it. But, like, Shadow of Chernobyl had a lot of fucking tubes and cables in its UI, too, which I liked, but... Yeah, I feel like Stalker UI design really peaked in Clear Sky. It was just kind of like what Shadow of Chernobyl wanted to do, but, you know, more. And then in Clear Sky they really dialed it back. Like, even the fucking PDA doesn't look like a PDA anymore. Like, bro, I mean, it's got this button on it, which is kind of nice, but the rest of it is very, very bland. I miss when it looked like a PDA. And you know, the true soul is when mods add a thumb onto the PDA texture in Shadow Chernobyl, as if your guy is holding it. I love that so much. It looks horrible. But I love it. Okay.
Если нужно что, спрашивай у главного.
One thing I don't really like about this mod is that it's not always the...
Вон старший стоит.
Normally in Call of Pripyat, you know that only the people with star icons are important people. But in this mod, sometimes important people are just regular old plebeian dot people. Which makes it a little bit more annoying, because you just have to talk to everybody.
Если нужно что, спрашивай у главного.
How will I ever survive having to talk to people in a video game? This is what I play video games to get away from, talking to people. Gracious.
Вон старший стоит. Так ты к нему обращайся. К главному.
Есть что-то...
Ah. You tend to dedicate one of your monitors to whatever stream you're listening to so you can still see what's going on. Yeah, that I do often do that with like a YouTube video or a stream or something on my second monitor. My second monitor is still struggling, just barely clinging to life, by the way. I really need to get a new one. Have you seen Redrick? Uh-uh. Oh, you too? Honestly, I'm happier to receive an than a no. It's a little bit more folksy, at least. But okay, I guess they don't want to talk to me either. The stalker didn't tell me anything, but I can't help but get the feeling that he's not telling me. It's worth asking the other people at the base about Redrick. What could have happened to Redrick?
Слушай, все вопросы к главному.
Huh, well, did I miss some? Oh no, I guess there's people back at the gate that I didn't talk to. Oh, and there's a guy up here. You remember those DX10 presentations where they compared Halo to Crisis or some shit? Uh-huh. Yeah, Halo was not the... You know, I certainly remember when I played Halo CE on my Apple Macintosh. Just the demo, by the way. I didn't have the full game. Oh, memories of 24/7 Blood Gulch. Boy, when I played Halo CE on the Mac, I thought it looked incredible. Going back to it later, I feel like Halo 1 actually kind of holds up in like the art direction department, but boy does it look chunky as hell nowadays. Boy, that is a thick game, to be sure. But you know, I like it. It's kind of a timeless aesthetic in that way. Krim. Oh, hey, this is another guy. Krim. He did Lyod, Ice mod. Krim and Emis did that mod. How cute. Have you seen Redrick? No, we haven't. Can I help you with something? I think you can. Not long ago, I heard that a unique gun was lost somewhere in the warehouse. A gun named Yvette. Something tells me it's near a local village. Not the village itself, but the surrounding area. Look, would you look for it, please? I'll pay you well. Alright, I'll look. The miraculous gun granny. Okay, there's a... Let me pull this up. I didn't realize this might be Krim's mod. I know Krim from Ice. I think. Do I have Ice? No, I don't. If you go to App Pro here, where this is your regularly scheduled diversion from the video game. Where is Miraculous Crystal? I think it's relatively recent. There's Boomer. Oh, here's so here's Lyod that I was thinking of. Yeah, see, it's by Krim and C, I say as if you can read Cyrillic. It's by Krim and Emis. It might have a link to their other mod. Oh, look, he's got a beautiful icicle waifu or something. Nice. But what about... I don't know. Ah, here it is. Obviously, this is Чудесный кристалл, дарованный звездами. Rebuild. Otherwise known as Miraculous Crystal given by the stars. And the quest that he gives you is called Miraculous Gun granted by the Zone. Isn't that cute? Oh, and look, it's Emis, like I just said, the other guy that worked with him on Lyod is here too. That's so cute. Hello, Bachfirst. Sorry, I think I missed you. Good to see you, Bachfirst. Welcome. What is that emote actually called? I keep forgetting. Pot friend. Aww. Okay, hello, can I help you? Help you? You can, of course. I used to know a guy named John. John Zone, they called him. He told me he found an artifact. It's a tricky one, though. John went after it and never came back. Just be careful. I hear there's some kind of hell going on in that neighborhood. Can you help me? Some kind of hell, huh? Okay, John's story. Finding John. Well, I mean, speaking of Halo, I hope he's not the demons. That would be very unfortunate. And, you know, you may not have... I just realized this, but, when I came here, both of these guys had the option to ask about Redrick. But I only asked Krim about it, and he said, instead of, no, I haven't, he said, no, we haven't, and it made the dialogue disappear from Emmis as well. So it's like they're buddies. I mean, they are buddies. They made Liod together. That's so cute. Hunter? You didn't see Redrick the Stalker? No, I haven't. Oh, okay. I guess I've asked enough people that I can stop now. Oh, and as is tradition, the fucking textures on these plaques are always wrong. Oh, dear.
Слушай, все вопросы к главному. Если нужно что, спрашивай у главного.
I'm the only streamer you watch on a regular basis. Oh, that makes me feel so especially underhyped. Anything for my adoring fan base, of course. You think art direction, it's very solid, but the thickness of the models and environment textures kind of let it down. Yeah, I mean it very much does look like an old game at this point, but I don't know. I think it. I mean, fuck it. I'm playing Stalker. I'm playing Stalker. Call of Pripyat. I love old games that look like shit but have good art direction. Where do you think you are? Oh. Stalker, I have an important conversation to have with you. Come to me. I'm near the barracks. Okay. Talk to John Doe. Huh? Okay. I will, I guess. Macron. Ah. When you run out of foreign name. Well, I think that just meant that you didn't know who it was yet. But no, this is Macron. The hey Rio, it's your guy. Right? No, I think I'm pretty sure this is also a modding guy. I don't remember what they made, but I believe I recall it. Did you send me that text? Yeah. Look, I know you're looking for your friend, and I might know where to find him. You're not kidding, are you? Where is he? Where? He was kidding. I have been kidded. Well, that's, you know, well, let me check the log. A stack trace for me? You shouldn't have. Let me, hold on. I want to pull it up. The whole log. Stalker, Pachibog, user, not user.ltx. This log is too big. Init sound. Oh wow, this is a really deep and unpleasant crash, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's not good. Well, I guess it's time to play Do It Again and hope it works. My favorite. It's not a true stream until I open up another mod. Yeah, well, I mean, I mean, you know, I do, I could very well have just booted up Lyod, because of course I still have it installed. You know, because you never know. You never truly know when you're going to want to play Lyod again. See, it's by Krim and Emes. See? Anyways, everybody go play Lyod. It's a really good mod actually. I liked it a lot. So there's your obligatory other game booting up. If only for a second. I sure know my modding lore. Well, I mean, Lyod is really a pretty, it's a pretty recent mod, so. And, Чужденный Crystal as well. So, you know, you can't, I don't deserve praise for knowing about Чужденный Crystal or anything. You can praise me for knowing about such classics as Louder Water Above Herbs and Illumined Inspiration. I will accept praise for that knowledge, if you care to give it. Ah. I'll tell you everything, but first you gotta help me. I got an SOS from my friends in the village. Find Messer there. Messer. The man who ultimately became Strelok was originally called Messer. In old super cut content-y stuff. Find Messer there and help him if you have to, then we'll talk. Messer is like, you know, the Bildo protagonist, basically. Ugh, Bildo. Obligatory. Ugh, Bildo. You'll watch my 3-hour retrospective. Oh yeah, I mean, I think 3 hours would not be enough to cover the entire combined output of New Arabic Team. The genius minds behind Illumined Inspiration and Louder Waters Above Herbs and 200 fucking thousand other mods. Jesus Christ, New Arabic Team, what were you doing? What did you see? Why? Boy. Anyways, he's somewhere in the village that was once inhabited by bloodsuckers. However, it should be safe there now. Well, yeah, because I killed all of them 2 seconds ago. But I don't know if that counts, really. And, what were the other ones? So there was... Louder Waters Above Herbs is definitely my favorite of the New Arabic Team portfolio. Illumined Inspiration is also pretty good. There was, oh, I'm trying to remember the other mods they made. Shit. This is gonna bother me now. Hold on. I need to pull something up real quick. Let's see. Do I have those somewhere? Oh yeah, Deadly Zone Lesions they made. And, you know, the thrilling sequel, Deadly Zone Lesions Riposte, of course. Do I have... I think I had a lot of dead torrents of their mods that never finished, so I don't actually have that many of them, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Dream. Well, no, Dream to Defeat. Dream to Defeat is just a different mod with a funny name. Okay, no, never mind. This is not. I don't know. There's some fucking guys, and they made a lot of mods with silly names, and I liked it. Cool story, bro. Hello, Deadite. Welcome. Bill D's nuts, indeed. Why? What are we doing on the table? Umph. taking naming lessons from two. Yeah, it does have a little bit of that energy to it. Yeah. Some of the other ones were actually really good. I wish I remembered them. They're these are one of those kinds of mods that you only find on a dead forum site with a single post from the developers themselves. And then eventually that site just dies and nobody notices. There's a lot of I don't know, looking at really old Stalker mod stuff is kind of, it's like playing a creepypasta game. You find all these ancient abandoned websites, and then you go back the next week and it's just gone because somebody didn't feel like continuing to pay the hosting bills or whatever. You get a really, there's an extremely particular vibe that you receive when you troll through special purpose forum sites that nobody ever posted on. It has an extremely potent energy to it. And there's a lot of those Stalker mods that were only released on some forum that was just made for that one mod and nobody ever used because nobody ever gave a shit about the mod. And then eventually all of those sites will die. And no one will ever know about Illumined Inspiration and, Mercenary Catfish and the whole Naomi Prizrak trilogy, There's a lot of Stalker history that is going to be lost to time, and that already has been lost to time, I'm sure. And more of it is fading away with every passing day. How very existential. Doppelganger form is like some kind of mental asylum, probably. Yeah, there are some interesting. I gotta say, one of my favorite Stalker forums is the forum for Op2, because there is some kind of drama going on with Op2. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's some woman who's like, I don't know what she is, like a moderator or administrator or something on the Op2 official forum site. And she posts like, the updates for Op2. They have like a thread there and she posts them. But she's not like one of the main developers. I don't know if she's a developer at all, actually. She might just be like a forum admin or something. But if you look at her posts, most of them are just like, hey, here's the new update, blah, blah, blah. But once in a while, when she's like, just posting in a different thread, you can kind of piece together that it turns out the like official developers of Op2 have like abandoned their own forums, and I think they like only post the new stuff on VK, and I think they don't really like talk to this woman anymore. And they just kind of left the forums to rot, but she's just kind of, left behind holding down the fort, trying to make sure everyone has their up-to-date Op2 information. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of shitty. I feel like they're not being very nice to her, and she's just been kind of maintaining this stuff for them, thanklessly. So, God bless you, Op2 administrator person. Thank you for keeping the flame alive, because I really don't want to have to go to VK to get all my mod news. I hate VK. It's so awful for actually finding stuff. I would much, much, much rather just have a good old forum site. I mean, VK has its purposes, but just trying to like find what the latest version of a mod is when it only has a VK page is just such a fucking disaster. It's so easy to miss stuff on VK because I don't know, VK is kind of like a weird, oh, I found Cobain the Darkstalker. Cobain's note. I don't feel comfortable among brothers. Something in me has changed. I remember that I was an ordinary person before. I no longer feel that they are my real brothers. I remembered my mom. I want to see her very badly. I want to look into her eyes, to hug her tightly. I want to see my little sister. They won't accept me like this. I've become a freak. I've become a monster. I can't go on like this. I don't want to suffer these thoughts. Okay. I get it. It feels a little bit a bit gauche to me, I must say, but you know, is it too soon? I'm not really sure. All cool kids post their mods on Zitter and TikTok. Uh, yeah, VK, it's kind of Twitter-like. It's like mostly feed-based, which is why it's such a pain in the ass to find anything, because like if you want to know if there's a new version of the mod, what do? You just go on the VK page and you fucking scroll down until you find it. And it's just in there mixed in with all the, ramblings about other stuff that the developers are posting. Like the VK does have like a more traditional like forum option, but nobody ever fucking uses it for anything useful. I hate VK. I mean, I don't hate VK. I'm sure some people use it for reasonable things, and that's great. But I hate the fact that I have to use it to find mods and information about mods sometimes because it is invariably a horrible experience. Don't get me fucking started about VK. Please. Have I played any of those on stream? I forget exactly what I was talking about then. If you mean the new Arabic team mods, no, I have not. If you mean ancient dead forum mods, yes, I have a few. Not that many. I think, yeah, probably not that many. I played SLE the other month. SLE is kind of a dead forum mod. I played Save and Protect Killer a long time ago. I don't think that's kind of like a medium dead forum type of mod. But no, I never played any of the new Arabic team mods. I hate to shatter the mystique here, but Illumined Inspiration and Louder Waters Above Herbs and the other ones that I can't remember that have also very silly names. They sound very exciting, but I regret to inform you that they are all just very boring Clear Sky mod packs. They're all just like Clear Sky with a texture pack and a weapon rebalance or whatever. And various things like that. They're not actually like story mods or anything noteworthy at all. The only noteworthy thing about them is A, that they have really weird names, and B, that there's like fucking 20 of them by the same team. I don't know why they kept making new boring Clear Sky mod packs, but that was just their passion, I guess. And I also have no idea why they were called New Arabic Team, but they were. God bless you, New Arabic Team. I hope you're all doing well. Okay, this is Cobain's house. Sorry, I've been completely just not even looking at the screen, just walking around. So, what am I doing? I'm just enjoying talking about weird stalker bullshit. You heard one of the AMK devs transitioned some time ago? Oh, well, good for them. Boy, the fucking AMK devs. uh, it, does it really make sense to call anybody an AMK dev at this point? I hate to break it to you all, but I think AMK2 is probably not coming out. We hold on to hope. Fucking AMK2. AMK2 really is the Stalker 2 of Stalker. Okay, that's not really true, but it's kind of funny. Okay, I'm looking for Messer. It's somewhere in a village. Okay. Let me... Oh, I see a lot of corpses in this building. I should probably be looking there instead of just walking around. Yeah, you know that thing that Minecraft YouTubers do where they just walk around and punch all the time while they're talking? I'm basically a Minecraft YouTuber. Is the point. Murkak. Lichador. Huh, this name is maybe familiar to me, but I can't quite place it. Murkak, Lichador, and... Oh, it's Messer. It's him! The Bildo man himself. Kuhn took away my OLR 3.0 gun? What do you mean? What do you mean, Messer? Your OLR 3.0 gun? You know, they've been kind of, there's people that are just named Krim or Emis or whatever, and there's quests that have, names that evoke the names of mods, but the fucking OLR 3.0 gun, bro. Okay. They didn't believe me that it existed, and now you can't prove otherwise. Brr. I could use a break in the village. I thought it was quiet there. Back to Macron's place. Alright, well... I hope I get to go find the fucking OLR 3.0 gun. Whatever that means. Is it a gun that shoots OLRs? Oh, good gracious. Oh, I do like... Yeah, I checked the binary mods they're using are the STWIP binaries, so this must be the latest version of STWIP. It's really nice. I am a STWIP appreciator. I'm also a Cyborg Core appreciator. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Welcome to a very fucking dark mod. I hope you enjoy it. I've just been ranting for the past God knows how long about obscure stalker mods that nobody's ever heard of, so I hope you're into that kind of shit. But how's your stream? I hope it was as delightful as mine is so far. I'm just just moments before you showed up, I found this PDA directing me to look for the OLR 3.0 gun, which, don't ask me what the fuck that's about. Maybe I'll find out. Your friends are dead. Here's the PDA of one of them. Oh, that's too bad. Anyway, listen. Our leader has been very, very strange lately. I suspect it's because of him that Ferverx died and didn't finish his promising project Igra Dush. Which is... Alright, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. I gotta do it. Where's Igradush? It's a pretty recent one, so it should be up here somewhere. Although maybe a little older than I thought, actually. Hello, Igradush. Are you? Oh. Okay, this mod is older than I thought it was. Oh, here's Historia Jona, John's story, which I can't. Anyways, there's that other quest that was about John's story. So there's that. Historia Jona. Boy, Igradush. I don't. Let me just search for it because I guess I'm not gonna find it. Igradush. Please paisk this for me, Apro. Actually, it might have, it might be that flavor of douche. Shower game? Wait. It's definitely not shower game. It's a fucking soul game. Oh, douchey? Is that right? This is very silly, what I'm doing right now. I did not think this mod was as apparently as old as it is. I thought it was very recent. Unless I just missed it. Do I have it in my list of mods? No, I don't. I swear to God there's a mod called Igradush Game of Souls, but I guess I'm blind and either I scrolled past it or it never really existed. Unless it's like not out yet. I'm pretty sure it's out though. Right? Am I insane? Am I losing my mind? Oh no. What have stalker mods done to me? I have to find this mod now, or I'm gonna feel very silly on the internet, and I would hate for that to happen. Okay, here's Ushedzhia Dusha, which is similar but not the right thing. Although a delightful mod. I highly recommend everyone play Ushedzhia Dusha. Damn, is this really... Oh, wait, here it is. Never mind. Igradush Novye Nachalo. Here we go. Oh, 2020. This mod is fucking old. Well, no, this is... Okay, there's a number of Igradushes. This is just one of them, I think. Novye Nachalo. Wait, isn't Nachalo Igre new game? And isn't Novye also new? Is this new? That can't be right. What is this? Oh, new beginning. Ah, I see. But yes, game of... Okay, this was a complete waste of time. But yes, this is Igradush, otherwise known as Game of Souls, otherwise known as... I just accidentally started Dark Souls Map Studio. Hold on, give me a second. It's not time to modify Dark Souls right now. Look, it says Game of Souls right there, which is like the other mod. Yay, I did it. More and more is going into oblivion. Oblivion, the memory of him. What's the Game of Souls? I don't know. I don't think it matters. What matters is that Wolf keeps getting weirder and weirder. It's also very important that your friend was in contact with Wolf. Why didn't he tell me? I want to figure it out myself. Not so long ago, we have a new stalker, Locksmith. After he showed up, Wolf started acting strange. He's been acting like he's known Locksmith for a long time. But, I've known Wolf for a long time, and he couldn't possibly know Locksmith. Just trust me. What are you suggesting? What I'm suggesting is this. This locksmith is guarding a room downstairs. I bet there's something in there that'll bring Wolf back to his senses. I'll distract the locksmith and you run in and check out the room as fast as you can. You got it. Are we good to go? We're on. I think he gave me... Oh, I lost the PDA. Okay. New assignment. Wait. Okay. Macron has to take the guard away. You have to wait. Boop, boop, boop. The Game of Souls is obviously Dark Souls. Yes. See, that's why I started up Map Studio. I understand now. That mod is credited to Furvex and Professor Sakharov. The dialogue says Furvex couldn't complete the mod. Does that mean IRL Sakharov completed the mod? Well, so that was... what I showed there was a Igra Dush Novia Nachalo, which is not... There's like a just plain old Igra Dush. Oh, look, he's distracted him. So I don't know who exactly was involved with the original Igra Dush. Or maybe Igra Dush wasn't finished, and then Igra Dush Novia Nachalo is, you know, a resuscitation of it. I don't know, but you need to do some research on that to figure out the precise lore involved. Although I'm sure it's very epic, whatever it is. Alright, I'm still waiting. I feel like at this point I could just go in there, but the quest says wait, so I'm gonna wait. Ah. Wait. What did you... I'll distract the locksmith. Are you doing it? Are you distracting him? You're just like, hey, locksmith, you want to go stand in a different place? Hell yeah, brother. All right. Well, you two enjoy. And hello, Vesco. Good to see you. I'm about to investigate a strange radio. You're just in time. New assignment. Okay. I see. I killed the guard. Need to examine his body. Oh, he's a bandit. Locksmith's PDA. Well, my guys from the Inquisition have assigned me to join the ranks of ordinary stalkers. Gave me a psi rig. It will stealthily help me take partial control of their leader. I'm gonna take another device with me too. I'm gonna find a man in the base. The main thing is to get higher. Well, he is in Freedom Space, so... Understandable. But Vodka Chicken says, mystery mind control radio. You're right. Well, I mean, it's not a radio, obviously. It's a psi rig. Obviously. And he's also got this other device, the locator. Alright. I've destroyed the psi rig. Everything's gonna be okay now. Oh, look, I've destroyed his brain as well. Maybe. Howdy, you alright? Yes, I think so. Oh. Is that... Is that all you have to say about it? Okay. He's fine, don't worry about it. He's fine.
Что могу...
Yeah, so I guess he was just some kind of plant from the bandits. Well, my guy's from the Inquisition. So he is a bandit, but he belongs to some faction called the Inquisition, which sounds pretty spooky. And he's totally fucking brain blasted these poor stalkers. Oh my god.
Вон старший стоит.
How could he?
Спрашивай у главного.
You know, actually, I bet they just made him a bandit so that these guys wouldn't get mad at you for killing him. It probably doesn't actually mean anything that he's a bandit. Also, great job distracting him, dickhead. You're not even gonna talk to me? You can't even apologize? Okay. I had to kill a man because of you. That was only my 8th man killed. It's a big deal. Kind of. It's also very dark. Let me go take a nap. Right here. Dark not as mood, but as literally can't see shit, Captain. Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like this mod is kind of trying to be dark in tone as well, but not succeeding all that much. I don't know. I found some kind of device on the guard. I think it might help me find Redrick. I just need to get it higher up. Maybe the tower in the village would be good for that. I agree. Oh, but I'm very hungry. I have a plan. Oh wait, this this guy does not sell food. Oh, okay. Thanks, I guess. Huh. Well, actually, that's kind of an issue, isn't it? I'm too hungry. I need sausage or something.
Чем тебе...
Слушай, все вопросы к главному. Вон старший стоит. Так ты к нему обращайся.
Where's a guy gonna get a sausage this time of day? Maybe I can... One of you guys lend me a sausage, please?
Сначала оружие с рук прибери, тогда и разговор. Слушай, все вопросы к главному.
No, you know what? I guess I'm just sausageless. The medic, I spoke to him before. He does not sell food. So I'm just going to be an extremely hungry boy. I guess. Feels bad, man. Oh, another weird thing that I noticed about this mod is the, I'm smashing the pause key, and it's not pausing. For some reason, they disabled the pause key. I don't know why you would want to do that, but I guess pausing is not immersive. So you are not permitted to do it. I mean, obviously there's this kind of pause, but this is a different thing. That's the main menu, not the pause button. It's rare in Stalker mods that you have ammo, but not food. Yeah. Yeah, my kingdom for a sausage. I guess I could go back to the bar and buy some sausage. Yeah, you know. It ruins your stamina, but I've got an artifact and all that. It'll probably be fine. Everything will be perfectly fine. Maybe. Oh, and congratulations, Parshi. You've destroyed 10,000 channel points. That's the end of the sentence. I hope you had a good time. You are, well, in fact, you're, I don't, I don't think this comes up very often, but I set that reward to be once per stream. So, uh, you have not just destroyed 10,000 channel points, but you are the only person who can destroy 10,000 channel points today. So, please, feel special because you are. Oh, I don't know if I've heard this music before. What a beautiful bass line. Okay, so yes, when the PDA said he wanted to get higher, what he actually meant was, you know, elevation, not weed Elmo. And now I too have become elevated with my locator. Ugh, I'm gonna locate. Oh, I did it. Message, Redrick detected. Redrick detected. We're going in. Alright, Redrick. I'm coming. I'll save you, Redrick. I've got Redrick. We've got to find him. Release Redrick. Oh, Redrick. What have they done to you? Must I kill again? Wow, that is certainly a sight picture. Oh, I wonder if these are the Inquisitors. Wait, are these guys fucking robots or something? Oh god. They're very tactical robots if they are. They're making some kind of weird robot noise. Or something. Maybe they're Half-Life Combine soldiers. It would not be the first mod I played that had Half-Life Combine soldiers in it. Believe it or not. Oh god. Definitely the kind of scope you put on an AKSU. Oh, that's a piece of wood. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that gun really does well at that range. I've picked a very poor place to exist. Let me, let me, I don't know, standing behind flimsy cover, letting people just walk up on two sides of you is not the most tactical decision I've ever made in my entire life, I must admit. Let's see. There are a lot of guys, and I can't tell exactly what they are. They're not Combine soldiers, but they do look a little bit funky. And they sound a little bit funky. I'm gonna go around the back. Try to get the drop on them a little better. No. They seem pretty strong, so the scar is probably a wise decision here. Let me just be very skooky. Oh my god, is that you, Redrick? Don't worry, brother. Who are these people? Put my hands up. Hello? It's the zone police. Okay. Well, if you actually shoot them in the head, they die relatively easily. No, I won't. You can't make me. I think that guy is just knocked there. I love these voice lines, they're very silly. Yeah, I forgot I upgraded the fire rate on this thing. It's not the most conducive to dank sniping gameplay. Oh! Well, I worked on that guy. Just hang out on my nice comfy rock here. It's so hard to see anything. I'm just kind of like holding still and watching for movement. Stop yelling at me. I have anxiety. Oh. That guy's going on a little trip. Uh-oh. Hello? Ah, I'm stuck on a rock. Alright, I think I got that guy. Okay. Phew. Any last words, buddy? No, good enough. Oh, requisition, they're called. Interesting. They look, well, I don't know, they're kind of, they've got like, oh, you know what they have is a fucking sausage. What? Oh, God. What have I done? What? Jesus Christ. The fucking, the game froze for like a second. Oh my God. Hi, Yonderheim. I don't, did you see that, Yonderheim? Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Well, let me see if I can find another sausage on one of these guys. What the hell was that about? Oh, this guy's got a bread. I'm kind of scared now. Oh no, the bread works fine. I mean, yeah, you know, to the extent that bread ever works in this mod. I need another sausage, though. No, what happened was I found a sausage in the guy's pocket, and I mean, you know me, when I find a sausage in some guy's pocket, I gotta fucking slurp it, you know? So I did, but it did not really agree with me. Oh, is this the vicar? Ah, vicar, cute. I kind of fuck with the vicar, to be honest. Unfortunately, though, I'm not... Oh, okay, here we go. It's sausage time, baby. Hold on to your butts. I hope it actually does the same thing. All right. I'm gonna put it on my hotbar. Oh, no, it just... Okay. I guess that was just a freak occurrence. A one-time thing. It's like, you know in Battlefield there's like these unique animations that have like a 1 in 10,000 chance of playing when you reload your gun. It's like that. Every 10,000 times you eat a sausage, you get some... Ah! Fucked up, broken sausage eating animation. No! I think it should be abundantly clear at this point that I am not putting anything anywhere. Oh, of course. Of course. My boy is strong. It's alright, I quick saved for sausage purposes, so nothing to worry about there. I got a couple pretty solid blasts into that guy though. He did not give a frick. Die please, thank you. Oh. Okay. 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 Most excellent. Alright, you know what? I don't actually want that, I think. I might use the Vicar, though. It's kind of cute. I'm a Vicar appreciator. But yeah, these guys are just kind of like, I don't know, roided out stalkers. With very ill-fitting masks or something. Ow! God. Jesus. Sorry. Now you must be Redrick, I hope. It's him! It's Redrick Shoeheart. The one and only. Well, here we are, Redrick Shoeheart.
Я был уверен, что рано или поздно ты найдешь меня.
Ha!
Я слишком хорошо знаю тебя, Барбридж.
I was sure you'd find me sooner or later. I know you too well, Burbridge. Bump, bump, bump. Oh my god. For those of you who are not aware, Redrick Shoeheart is the protagonist of Roadside Picnic, the book that Stalker is very loosely based on. And Burbridge is like his friend, kind of, but they're not really friends. You know what I mean? I don't know. They're kind of frenemies. Redrick and Buzzard Burbridge. What do these lunatics need you for? What Inquisition?
Послушай меня, Барбридж. Даже в таком положении я разузнал кое-что о том, что с тобой приключилось. И давай-ка я расскажу тебе все с самого начала. Спустя год после того, как сталкер-стрелок покинул зону,
Сталкер-стрелок.
появилась некая группа
Oh
ученых,
god.
попытавшаяся возобновить работоспособность установки осознания. Они восстановили оборудование, но при запуске что-то пошло не по плану, и теперь их устройство работает на костылях. Главная цель этих ученых полностью прекратить приток сталкеров в зону. Они щедро платят, и у них большая наемная армия. Однако кто их финансирует, неизвестно. Теперь насчет тебя. Тебе ведь известно, что в зоне
Alright, we're about
проводились
halfway done.
эксперименты на людях с целью создания суперсолдат. В общем-то, ты единственный удачный образец. Ты заметно устойчивее к воздействию пси-установок, контролерам и радиации, чем любой другой сталкер. В общем, мы с тобой сотрудники правительственной организации, о существовании которой знают далеко не все даже в высших эшелонах власти. Соответственно, работаем мы с тобой на наше государство. И нам была поставлена задача остановить этих инквизиторов. Я обладаю нужными данными о том, как обезвредить их устройство. Твоей задачей было защищать меня в пути. Однако на свалке, когда нам пришлось разделиться, тебя вырубили какие-то отморозки и обчистили до нитки. Я же попал в лапы к этим фанатикам, когда искал тебя здесь.
Or, in English, listen to me, Burbridge. Even in this position, I've learned something about what happened to you, and let me tell you everything from the beginning. A year after Strelok left the zone, a group of scientists appeared, trying to reactivate the Sea Consciousness facility. They rebuilt the equipment, but something went wrong when they started up, and now their device is running on crutches. The main goal of these scientists is to completely stop the influx of stalkers into the zone. They are generously paid and have a large mercenary army, but who is funding them is unknown. Now, about you. You do know that the zone has been experimenting on humans to create a super soldier, right? Basically, you're the only successful specimen. Oh, I see. I'm the zone's strongest soldier. That's why they keep giving me their toughest battles. You're noticeably more resilient to psi, controllers, and radiation than any other stalker. In general, you and I are employees of a... Well... I guess that's the end of the mod. Oops. I thought this might be a safe zone from the blowout, but it was not actually. Oops.
Послушай меня,
Okay.
Барбридж. Даже в таком положении
Can
я
you...
разузнал кое-что о том, что с тобой приключилось.
God, sorry, I'm gonna talk over you, Redrick.
Тебе всё с самого начала.
You're noticeably more resilient to psi, controllers, and radiation than any other stalkers. In general, you and I are employees of a government organization, the existence of which is not known even in the highest echelons of power. Accordingly, you and I work for our state, and we were assigned the task of stopping these inquisitors. I have the necessary data on how to disarm their devices. Your task was to protect me on the way. However, when we had to split up at the garbage, you were knocked out by some scumbags and stripped clean. I fell into the clutches of these fanatics when I was looking for you here. And your reaction to all this is... Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, I guess I am Zone's strongest soldier, thank you. Okay, so I'm... Alright, I guess I have to read through this quickly. Are you okay? Yes, I didn't realize it was this bad. Actually, let me just... Hold on. Main underscore menu. Let me just... Hold on, let me just back this up here. I don't want to have to rush. I'm being lore dumped on and I want to be able to appreciate it. So... Redrick, please wait patiently, okay? I'll be back in just a minute. Oh, gracious. Oh, goodness gracious me. Well, maybe you can go find John in the meantime. Oh, actually, hold on. Sorry, let me check some real quick. Okay. John? Wherefore art thou, John? Oh my god, John is fucking dead. But he has a Verenical. I love Verenicals. An artifact whose properties are known only to its owner and its close friends. The artifact looks very remotely like a Vareniki, which is how it got its name. Verenical. There it is. I regret to inform you that I don't know what a Vareniki is. So, but I'm sure it's very accurate. Not more resistant to emissions, though. No, apparently not. I mean, it said I was more resistant to psi and stuff, so you'd think so. Alas, I'm strong, but I'm not that strong. In the meantime, oh, I wanted to... Oh, well, okay, here, while we, why don't you all admire this JPEG of a Varenicle? I'm gonna look it up on my phone. Uh, wait. Okay, Google, what's a Vareniki? It, it had no fucking idea what I was talking about. I don't ever use that feature anyways, so. Thanks, Google, you are as useless as ever. I don't want to tab out because it'll make the blowout stop blowing. Vareniki, also known as vareniki, is a staple dish in Russian and Ukrainian cuisines. They are half-moon-shaped dumplings that are boiled in salted water. Oh yeah, they're just dumplings. Okay. But a little, I don't know, maybe flatter than usual. Looks pretty good though. I could definitely slam a plate of vareniki after this stream. Not gonna NGL. I must say this, well, it just says it looks like, it looks very remotely like a vareniki. Okay, well, you know, fair enough. That is remotely like a vareniki. I'll allow it, but just this once. You don't think
Ну что,
friends
разобрались?
exist in Roadside Picnic? Yeah, I guess not. You know, when, 9 in the morning, by the way. When fulfilling your deepest wish is on the table, friendships don't ultimately mean that much. Well, I'm so sorry, Krim. I mean, Emis. Oh god, no, let me go! Oh, Jesus. Emis is trying to kill me. That was a close one. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you from back here, actually. About John and the artifact. What is it? Did you find them? Oh, it's the classic. I can tell him or not tell him. Is this artifact even good? +1 health, minus... This artifact is fucking garbage. Why would I even want to keep it? It sucks. I found them. John's dead. He had the art on him. Oh, that sucks. Well, thank you, Stalker. The end. Okay. Thanks. Maybe, I bet you have to complete both Krim and Emis's quest. And then they give you a big smushy group hug or something. At least I hope so. I could ask for nothing more. Schmunch. Alright, now let's go back and hear the deep lore. And have a very heartfelt reaction to it. Oh, this is one of those mods. If you look at the number of rounds in my clipazine, you'll see it's 0. And now it's 45. But now it's 46. Oh my god, the realism. Holy shit. I mean, you say technology, but you notice that I had to shoot around in order to reload. So it's kind of, you know, not quite fully realized technology there. Okay. Hi. Hi, Redrick.
Ты в порядке?
Okay, yeah, so I'm a super soldier. There's some guys trying to reactivate sea consciousness. Also, Redrick and Burbridge for some reason. Blah, 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 blah. Am I okay? Yes. I didn't realize it was this bad. As a matter of fact, when I woke up, all I had on me was this key.
Ключ этот как раз-таки должен помочь уничтожить устройство Инквизиции безопасно. То есть без угрозы глобальной катастрофы, которая очень вероятна при попытке грубого уничтожения оборудования. Да, брат, звучит это все фантастически, но, увы, это правда. Послушай, у нас очень мало времени. Нам нужно как можно скорее уничтожить инквизиторов и их установку. Надеюсь, не забыл еще? Никто, кроме нас. Ну что, выдвигаемся.
This key is supposed to help destroy the Inquisition's devices safely, i.e., without the threat of global catastrophe, which is very likely if you try to destroy the equipment in a crude manner. Yes, brother, it all sounds fantastic, but alas, it is true. Listen, we have very little time. We need to destroy the Inquisitors and their installation as soon as possible. I hope you haven't forgotten. No one but us. Shall we move out? And you can say either, let's go, or, no, I don't believe you. In all the time I've been traveling, I've become a completely different person. I'm no longer Burbridge. My name is Neptune now. I mean, I guess. He says all the time he's been traveling, but it's just been like a few days. I don't know. I mean, why would this suspicious man in a Siva suit lie to me? Also, this sounds fucking cool, and being a normal stalker sounds fucking lame. So, let's go. Oh, agreeing to Shuhart's proposal, the protagonist went with him to the center. Soon the two of them managed to destroy the Inquisition, and the friends with a clear conscience left the zone once and for all. I love this beautiful stretched out JPEG. Borman's death was not in vain. After everyone became aware of his passing, he had many followers, ready to protect the southern territories for newcomers from mutants. Artifact received from Klim helped the seriously ill daughter of Borman to recover. Jesus Christ, it's so loud. In the future, the girl received a good education and a job in one of the largest companies in the world. A lot of people say that girls don't belong in the zone. Maybe that's true? Alice, a girl from the newcomers' village, was killed by ATP bandits when she wanted to avenge her former partner Mark, who was killed by the same bandits. Aww. Shaman left the pig farm sometime after receiving an unknown plant. He went to Yantar to the scientists, where he gave the plant for research for free, clearing his bad reputation at the big land, and signed a contract with the military guarding the bunker. The stalker technician from the pig farm continued to fix the guy's gear. However, his new walkie-talkie picked up the talks of Tesak's bandits, who were going to attack the farm at night when everyone would be asleep. Van informed Tusk, and the stalkers organized an ambush for the bandits, thanks to which they defended their home. The stalkers who flooded the garbage joined the local leader, Verg. The guys started carrying all sorts of precious junk for him to sell, which made Verg's business skyrocket. There were almost no bandits left in the garbage. Why is this narrator so loud? Tesak, Moisha, Tulpa, and several other important people among the gang have left the zone. Their fate on the big land is unknown.
КПК Морбиуса дал
Morbius.
очень много ценной информации ученым.
The Morbius
Особенно
PDA gave a
была
great
ценна
deal of
информация
valuable
о
information to the
исследованиях военной
scientists.
группировки «Свобода».
Particularly
Это
valuable
помогло
was the
ученым о
information
том,
about
чтобы
Freedom's
понять природу
exploration of the
зоны и
zone. It helped the scientists
усовершенствовать
better
большинство
understand the
своих
nature of the zone
оборудований и
and improve most of their
снаряжения.
equipment and gear.
Прохор, пожилой
Prohor,
сталкер,
an elderly
был
stalker in Bar, was
благодарен
grateful to
Нептуну
Neptune for
за
paying tribute to his
оказанную
deceased
ему
friend.
его собственного
The
друга.
old man left the zone where he was
Скорее
greeted
всего,
on the big land by his family members, whom he hadn't seen in about 20 years, and thought they had completely forgotten about him. However, his relatives allowed the old man to live the rest of his life happy in the circle of his relatives. Oh, this mod is so heartwarming. The weatherman left his device to the bartender, deciding to leave the zone. On the big land, he set up a business repairing machinery. At first, the business didn't bring him much income, but once he gained some fame in the city, he began to receive more orders and consequently earn much more. The swamp thing continued to the swamp thing continued to terrorize the local hunters. At some point, a large wave of mutants formed, which swept away almost all the stalkers in the swamps. From now on, this place is now a very dangerous place. The war between the mercenaries and Otter's gang continued. Though Otter's people are calmly withstanding the attacks, but business became impossible because of the constant attacks on the couriers by the mercs. Hold on, let me... I can't pause or anything right now. I'm just going to duck the audio a lot in OBS. It probably sounds horrible with me talking over the guy like this. Sorry. Stalker Damian was killed by an unknown assailant on Cordon. Being a very kind stalker, he could not have enemies in the zone. The killer, one of the bandits in the Dark Valley. However, he could not be identified, which led to numerous murders of Vidra's men, and the disintegration of the gang. Weasel escaped from the captivity of bandits. While doing so, he managed to steal their communal loot. However, during the robbery, realizing that he would not take away the artifact and the detector at once, he chose the valuable artifact over the anomaly detector. As a result, he was punished by fate for his greed. He died in the anomaly during his escape. Agroprom. God, there's so many of these. Agroprom has forever remained a place that terrifies stalkers. Disappearances of people, ghosts, crowds of zombies, children crying, and voices in the walls, the constant feeling of someone's presence nearby whispering in your head, the lack of signal, and many other factors were the reason for this. Hunter Zvezdochit from Yantar could not learn about the fate of his friend. While trying to find him, the stalker died somewhere in Dead City. Aww. The scientist Kammerer could not prove himself in the field of science. It was the meaning of his whole life, and such a result of his activity led to a long depression, and afterwards to suicide. These are side quests that I didn't complete. The zombified stalker Sour had with him very important information. Stalker was saved thanks to a pill that Neptune received from Alice back on Cordon. The information that Sakharov passed to Kisly helped the professor to understand how exactly worked the psi zone on the territory of the factory, and then disable it with the help of stalkers. The bartender gave Rioboy's knife to his family. His wife, out of bitterness of loss, killed her child and herself by jumping off the roof of a high-rise with it. Oh no! The murders in the bar continued. Duty established an even stricter regime on the territory of the bar, but it did not help. Stalkers began to leave the area from the numerous murders. The 100 Rads bars ceased to exist. Oh no. The hermit stalker has not had the most pleasant fate. Due to the change of seasons, the mushrooms in his swamp stopped growing. The hermit starved for the first time, but eventually decided to take a risk and turn to the stalkers, but the curse made itself known. He was shot right at the entrance to the stalker's base. This is how the path of the stalker Neptune ended. The main thing to remember that whatever difficulties do not arise on your way, they will sooner or later be replaced by something good. What a weird ending. Oh, hey, and we get some Stalker 2 concept art. Thanks for passing. You're welcome. Developed by Script. Oh, yeah, it's ST Cop Weapon Pack 3.5. Special thanks to Jay Kana. That's the Golden Sphere guy. A few words from the author. This project took a lot of my time. I can only advise young mod makers not to even try to get involved in this topic. In addition to time, the project burned a lot of my nerve cells. I don't remember why I started making mods, but if I had known how difficult it would be, first of all, morally, I wouldn't have even started. Anyway, I hope you had at least a little bit of fun on this journey. Thanks again for passing. Damn, bro. I fucking hate making mods. That's funny. Okay, I was rushing to read it because I didn't know how long it would be here, but I guess I could have taken my time a little bit. And if you want to know about, I mean, he says all that, and then he says, if you want to know about possible future projects, come to my VK page. Uh huh. I guess he's hooked now. I also enjoy the very poorly looping background video. I might just have to cancel out of this, but the song is kind of jamming, so. Oh, wait! I'm so sorry, I still have the volume down. You can't hear the bump in song. Oh no, you've been missing the content. I'm so sorry, chat. Here, brace yourself, you're gonna hear a bump in song under these credits. See? I told you. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's the end of the mod. Boy, yeah, this mod just kind of ended all of a sudden. Just interesting. There was like almost no story in this whole mod right until the very last guy, and then it just immediately ends. Which is very strange. But yeah, it well they were going for they were going for the Call of Pripyat ending where it tells you what happened to all the NPCs, but they just listed out every single side quest in the mod and whether you did it or didn't do it. Because like some of those side quests were on maps that I didn't even go to, so I didn't even know who they were talking about. Well, I mean, it's cute, but they really just kind of dump it all on you immediately. Like, all right, here's the lore. Pick an ending. Now just watch this very stretched out JPEG of the bar while we just slam jam lines of text on your face. I don't know, the concept is nice. I always enjoyed that about the end of Call of Pripyat, but I feel like it was executed a little bit not with very much subtlety in this mod, unfortunately. The dev got real tired of making the mod, so he decided it needed an ending. Yeah, I guess honestly that might have been what happened. But yes, let's pick the other ending. Maybe I'll get a different stretched out JPEG to look at. Okay, I don't believe you. In all the time I've been traveling, I've become a completely different person. I'm no longer Burbage. My name is Neptune now. It's the same JPEG. The protagonist refused to help Shuhart. Redrick, determined to complete the task by all means, went to the center alone. However, his goal was not destined to come true. He died somewhere in the radar area. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of these again, because they're probably gonna be the same. But I'm just gonna... let's just vibe and enjoy the ambiance of this JPEG. I'm going to drink Monster Energy.
В будущем девочка получила хорошее образование и работу в одной из крупнейших компаний мира. Многие говорят, что девушкам не место в зоне. Может, так и есть. Алиса, девушка из деревни новичков, погибла от рук бандитов с АТП, когда захотела отомстить за своего бывшего напарника Марка, убитого этими же бандитами. Шаман покинул свиноферму спустя какое-то время после получения неизвестного растения. Он ушел на янтарь к ученым, где отдал растение на исследование совершенно бесплатно, очистив свою плохую репутацию с большой земли, и подписал контракт с военными, охраняющими бункер. Техник сталкеров со свинофермы продолжал чинить парням снаряжение, однако его новая рация уловила переговоры бандитов Тесака, которые собирались напасть на ферму ночью, когда все будут спать. Фургон сообщил об этом Тусклому, и сталкеры организовали засаду для бандитов, благодаря чему отстояли свой дом. Заполнившие свалку сталкеры прибились к местному главарю Вергу. Парни начали таскать всякий драгоценный хлам ему на продажу, отчего бизнес Верга взлетел вверх. Бандитов на свалке практически не осталось. Тесак, Мойша, Тульпа и еще несколько важных личностей среди банды покинули территорию зоны. Их судьба на Большой Земле неизвестна. КПК Морбиуса дал очень много ценной информации ученым. В особенности была информация об исследованиях зоны членами группировки «Свобода». Это помогло ученым лучше понять природу зоны и усовершенствовать большинство своего оборудования и снаряжения. Прохор, пожилой сталкер в баре, был благодарен Нептуну за оказание дани уважения его усопшему другу. Старик покинул зону, где на Большой Земле его встретили члены его семьи, которых он не видел 20 лет, и считал, что они совершенно про него забыли. Однако его родственники позволили старику дожить остаток своей жизни счастливым, в кругу своих родных. Синоптик оставил свое устройство бармену, решив покинуть зону. На Большой Земле он организовал свой бизнес по ремонту разной техники. Сначала дело не приносило ему хороших доходов, но заимев какую-то известность в городе, он стал получать больше заказов и, соответственно, в разы больше зарабатывать. Болотная тварь продолжила терроризировать местных охотников. В какой-то момент на болотах образовалась большая волна мутантов, которая смела практически всех сталкеров на болотах. Отныне это место теперь очень опасное. Война между наемниками и бандой выдры продолжились. Люди выдры хоть и спокойно выдерживают нападения, но бизнес вести стало до жути невозможно из-за постоянных атак на курьеров со стороны мерков. Сталкер Демьян был убит неизвестным на кордоне. Будучи очень добрым сталкером, он не мог заиметь себе врагов в зоне. Убийца – один из бандитов в Темной долине, однако его выявить не удалось, что привело к многочисленным убийствам людей выдры и распаду банды. Паранойя сбежал из плена бандитов. Во время этого ему удалось втихую обокрасть их общак. Однако же во время грабежа, понимая, что он не унесет артефакт и детектор сразу, он сделал выбор в пользу ценного артефакта, а не детектора аномалий, в результате чего он был наказан судьбой за свою жадность. Он погиб в аномалии во время побега. Агропром навсегда остался местом, которое пугает сталкеров. Исчезновение людей,
Boy,
призраки, толпы зомби,
this
детский
mod
плач
had
и
a lot of
голоса в
side
стенах.
quests in it, didn't it?
Постоянное ощущение чего-то присутствия рядом.
Jesus
Шепот в
Christ.
голове, отсутствие сигнала и многие другие факторы послужили тому причиной. Охотник-звездочет с Янтаря не смог узнать о судьбе своего друга. В попытках найти его, сталкер погиб где-то в мертвом городе. Ученый Камериар не смог проявить себя в области науки. Она была смыслом всей его жизни, и такой результат его деятельности привел к длительной депрессии, а после и самоубийству. Зомбированный сталкер Кислый имел при себе очень важную информацию. Сталкера удалось спасти благодаря таблетке, которую Нептун получил от Алисы еще на кордоне. Информация, которую передала Сахарову Кислой, помогла профессору понять, как именно работала пси-зона на территории завода, и после отключить ее с помощью сталкеров. Бармен передал нож Рябова его семье. Его жена от горечи утраты убила своего ребенка и себя, прыгнув с ним с крыши высотки. Убийства в баре продолжились. Долг установил еще более строгий режим на территории бара, но это не помогло. От многочисленных убийств сталкеры начали покидать эти места. Бар Сторинген прекратил свое существование. Сталкер-отшельник заполучил не самую приятную судьбу. Из-за смены времени года грибы на его болоте
Get back to the credits
Отшельник первое
any
время
day
голодал, но в итоге решил рискнуть и обратился к сталкерам. Но проклятие дало о себе знать. Его пристрелили прямо на входе на базу сталкеров. Вот так и закончился путь сталкера Нептуна.
The main thing to remember, that whatever difficulties do not arise on your way, they will sooner or later be replaced by something good. Okay. Good lord. Yeah, that's quite a... Ooh-wee. So yes, the ending you pick at the end, it literally just changes the first sentence to a different one. And then everything else is the same. Okay. Thank you. Oh, he acknowledges the forums and guiders from YouTube. Well, I'm a guider from YouTube, kind of. Not really. Oh god, okay. I thought I couldn't quit. You ponder that orb, buddy. Keep it up. Good stalko. Okay. Well, boy howdy, that was that was certainly a mod. I'm an underage Let's Player. Vodka Chicken, this may ruin your vision of me, but I'm 30 years old. I'm a fucking skeleton, Vodka Chicken. I'm an overage Let's Player. Boy, that ending really had all of the subtlety of a freight train, didn't it? It's literally just a list of every side quest in the mod, and if you completed the side quest, it says everybody was happy and everything turned out great. And if you didn't complete the side quest, it says they fucking killed themselves and everyone died. Like, okay, Jesus, I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know, like I said, I really liked the whole recap thing at the end of Call of Pripyat, but Call of Pripyat had a little bit more restraint and it gave you like conclusions to more longer running quest lines, whereas this one is just like, every little inconsequential fetch quest you did gets its own ending. And they just mainline all of them at you one after another on top of this stretched out JPEG. I'm sorry, but it really does not land when you put it that way. It's a nice concept, but uh, I would have preferred that instead of getting 30 fucking conclusions to side quests that I've mostly forgotten about anyways, you would have just, or written a little bit more about the actual conclusion of the mod, for instance, or gotten a JPEG that was a little less stretched out. I don't know. Yeah, I just well, I feel like the author was just like, "Oh, I got a cool idea. I can give you a different conclusion at the end based on whether you completed this quest or not. Why don't I just add that to every quest? If I have 30 of them, that makes it 30 times as good, right?" I don't know. I feel like adding more of those kind of dilutes it more than anything. And like half of them I didn't even know what they're talking about because it was on a map that I never even went to. Hello? Who the fuck is the Swamp Thing? I don't even know who the Swamp Thing is, although I kind of wish I'd met him at this point. It's fine, but it's definitely a bit heavy-handed, I must say. Oh, hey, look what just came out on App Pro, motherfucking John's Story 2. I haven't even played John's Story 1. Maybe I should. Maybe that's oh, so he had a poll. Should I make a sequel? 95% of respondents say yes. And if we make a sequel, is Alice, the female stalker, needed there? 75% of respondents say yes. But she's dead. She fucking died. She was killed by bandits when she went to avenge Mark. I what why are these okay, the number one question, should we make a sequel? Okay, sure, that's a good question to ask. The only other thing they ask, the one question that was regarded as important enough to make it in the poll, along with should I even make a sequel, is should Alice be in it? Why is that? I don't know. But well, I mean, I guess people feel strongly about it. 115 users. Can't be wrong. Oh wait, and there's a oh right, so there's kind of a you see Fallen God bad epilogue. This mod actually came out before Fallen God itself, but yeah, the mod is a reflection of the consequences of one of the variations of the ending. So he released this mod before he released the main mod, but it's, as you can see, an epilogue to, I guess, the bad ending, which is weird. So I should probably play this one as well. But I don't have it. I don't have it ready to go. I should have done that. I didn't think I would finish this mod so quickly today, but anyways. Well, what do I? Okay, I usually put the rating at the end, but I'm gonna put it at the beginning. I give this mod a 6 out of 10. Uh, very, it's very cute, but it's not executed very well, and it's not ultimately all that interesting, to be honest. But let me Let me collect my thoughts for a moment. So what I like about the mod is, well, I say this a lot about a lot of mods. Like this mod, for instance, has a SD Cop weapon pack, which is a very high quality weapon pack with great animations, which I love a lot. I really like STWIP. And this is, I guess, one of the newer versions, which is even nicer than the usual versions of STWIP. So like, hell yeah, I love STWIP. But I don't really consider that a point in favor of this mod because any mod can just have STWIP in it if it wants to. So it's nice to have it, but I don't, it doesn't really count, in my opinion. I would never play a mod because it had STWIP in it. If I was going to play a mod anyways, I would be happy if it had STWIP in it. But it's never going to be a selling point because any mod could just have STWIP in it. It's not original or unique. So, there's a couple of things. Like it's got good weapons, which is cool but unremarkable. It's got well, it has good like textures and stuff, although you can't see them most of the time because it's so fucking dark. But again, any mod can have good graphics, so I don't really care that much. That I don't know. I feel like this mod was just very it had its moments, like I guess what I can say about this mod is that it was cute on a small scale. Like a lot of the little quests were kind of cute and they had references to other modding people, which was obviously very funny, especially for, you know, a fucking dweeb like me who knows a lot of those people. Not personally, I know of them. So, some of the quests were kind of cute on their own. The references were funny. But on the whole, it doesn't really amount to all that much. Ultimately, all you're really doing is just uh, running around the zone doing a lot of pointless side quests. Or if you don't do the pointless side quests and you just do the main quest, there's like nothing to it. You, there's like no story in the story until the literal last paragraph of the whole thing before it ends. So I don't know. I feel like there's a fairly substantial amount of content in the mod, but it just doesn't really add up to anything. It's like it's not a bad mod by any means. I would say this mod is probably it's not a very good streaming mod because it's not like super exciting and it's not super unique or innovative. This I think is a decent like just comfy playthrough mod. Like you could absolutely have a good time just, playing through the mod, doing silly side quests, pointing at the screen and going, haha, I recognize that guy. But, it's just kind of, like I said, it gives me real 6 out of 10 energy. Like, it's kind of cute, and it's not like, well, it is a bit unstable. It does crash a fair amount, but on the most part, it works fine. It looks okay. The quests are kind of neat, but, that's about it. I don't feel like I'm not going to be having deep thoughts about this mod, for any longer than I played it. Which is not, it's not the most damning indictment of a mod ever. There are much worse things to be than just kind of pleasant and forgettable. That, I don't know. I'm not sure I even have that much to say about it. Like, I don't know. Like, for instance, some of the side quests I couldn't finish because they were really weird, just like, oh, find the random hidden container somewhere without a substantial hint. But they're just side quests, so you don't have to do it anyways. And even if you did complete it, all it would do is just change one sentence to a different sentence at the end. I don't know. I I didn't hate it. I enjoyed playing it, but I guess it's one of those mods that like you would have a perfectly you would have a perfectly good time playing it, but you could just be playing a different, more interesting mod instead, you know? That's kind of where it's at, I feel like. But I don't know. Also, it's fucking pitch black in the middle of the day all the time, which I don't like, and I wish they would change that. But, you know. Other than that, it's pretty inoffensive, often cute, but never that remarkable. It doesn't get crazy enough to really be notably crazy, but it also doesn't have good enough writing to just be an interesting story in its own right or anything like that. The gameplay is perfectly serviceable, but there aren't really any notable mechanics to it. The graphics and stuff are all perfectly fine. You know, this mod is perfectly fine. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm coming across as very mean to this mod, but you know, like I did have a perfectly pleasant time playing through it. And I'm sure anyone else would too, but I don't think there's that much more to it than that, which is okay. And especially, I mean, I think this was the guy's first mod, which, you know, in that case, I gotta respect that. For a first project, it's actually very impressive, you know? And it even, you know, it does have some nice touches, like it has some little cutscenes in it. It has some voice acting in it. I feel like this mod is kind of structurally very similar to Boomer, actually. Stranger Among Strangers. Like, they're both just mods where you kind of go through it and do some side quests and uh, experience the story. But Boomer has such a unique tone and hilariously stupid writing and just kind of executes on everything to a little bit higher of a degree. Whereas this mod, it's kind of the same thing, but the story isn't really interesting because there's barely any of it. And the writing of the side quests is mostly not that notable, other than the fact that they use real people's names sometimes, which is funny, but you know, I don't know. It's like Boomer, but not funny. I don't know. I don't know. It's a perfectly fine mod. If you'd like to play through a mod and point at the screen when you see him say Krim and MS, then you know it's a good mod for that. Other than that, not too noteworthy in my opinion. I liked it. I didn't love it. The end. And it well, it did crash a bit, but you know, my usual metric for these things is I don't really mind if mods crash that much, as long as the quests don't break. And the quest did not break in this mod. It crashed, but it didn't break, if that makes any sense at all. So, stability-wise, it's not good, but I'm perfectly okay with it. And everything else was just fine. Momentarily cute. And I did, you know, I do appreciate a good stretched JPEG, so what? How can I complain, really? If you're gonna fucking stretch a JPEG, you have at least a little bit of my appreciation. Yeah. Okay, that's my mod review. 6 out of 10. It's okay. I I had a good time, but I'm going to move on with my life now. But let's see. I've streamed for. Do I want to start another mod? Let me check something. Let me check something on the internet before I commit to starting another mod today or not. Where was that? I'm looking for Zakat X18. It's a little longer ago than I thought it was. 2 hours that took. Alright, we're going to start another mod today, because it hasn't been 3 hours yet, and I feel like playing more Stalker. So this is the end of Podshibog, Fallen God. Cute mod, play it or don't. I'm going to cut the VOD in half right now, and play a different mod in just a moment. If you're on YouTube, go watch it, I guess. If you're on Twitch, stay right there. Don't touch that dial.